What's up, everybody? This is Wes, aka DougieNMySnuggy, and we're bringing you a little special treat today. Going to be a double upload. As you can see, we're already in progress in a Diamond Dynasty head-to-head game, and there goes Dougie right off the bat. Second player of the game, just cranking one off the scoreboard. If you don't know who we're playing by looking at the logo or the team name, we are playing probably the best player in the game, Pitching Rebel. Yeah. I was just messing around today, going to kill some time, and ended up matching up with Pitching Rebel. I didn't even think he was playing on this account anymore. He used to be the #1 ranked player in the world, and now I think he's down to #3, but his alternate account I think is #1 from what I've read on Reddit. So we got him on his main account, and we jump out into a 1-0 lead very early on him. I've played Pitching Rebel a couple of times, but never in a head-to-head game. I've played him in a few BR games. Seems like I always jump out to a lead on him, and then he comes back. Let me tell you what, this dude's good. He's way better than I am. And as you can see, Carlos Beltran gets hurt right there in the first inning for him. It's kind of bad luck. He almost gets a sac fly on me, but we get a little lucky. It's hard to pitch to this guy. He can hit everything. Doesn't matter which pitcher you got. What's going on? No lead is safe against Pitching Rebel. So as you can see, we end the first inning. We're up 1-0. Move on to the second inning, and we get a little bit of luck here. He walks, I think it was Josh Hamilton. Then he walks Troy Tulowitzki. So we got 2 on with nobody out. Then we got Joe Mauer up, and he hits a little dribbler. He gets the lead runner, so now it's first and second with 1 out. And I think Nolan Arenado is up next. Yeah, it is. And there we go. He tries to sneak the high heater in there. Not going to happen. 3-run homer. We're up 4-0 on the best player in the game. Holy crap. Just the second inning, though. It's just the second inning. And like I said, no lead is safe. And that was especially true in this game. There we go. We got Justin Verlander grounding out. And this is just one of those games. I didn't really mean to record it, or didn't plan on recording it. So I just turned on the recording software once I saw who I was playing. So now we're going to the top of the second, or the bottom of the second, I'm sorry. Already up 4-0. We got Verlander on the mound. He has the prime Matt Harvey on the mound. So you see, my pitching really wasn't that great in this game. I hung a lot of pitches to him, and he never swings at a ball hardly at all. If it's out of the strike zone, he takes it. And it's pretty frustrating trying to pitch to this guy. So, yeah, there we are. We got two outs on some balls he hit pretty hard. That was probably our best out right there. Just a little ground out. 1-2-3 inning. Hey, look at that. So, right there we go. We got 2 hits against him. But we got, well, there's the 3rd hit of the game. But we got 4 runs. So, Dougie leads off with a double there. And let's see, who's up next? I think, yeah, Reggie Stocker's up next. And he smacks a double into the corner. That gives us a 5-0 lead. We're playing in Iron Horse Stadium. I think it's what Pitching Rebel always plays here. The walls are kind of weird. They're made of wood, and the ball bounces off real hard. Good play by the pitcher there. He keeps me at second base. I'm not very aggressive on the base pass now. And there we go. We put, instead of Ichiro, we got Josh Hamilton in the game, and boy, that paid off. See, he hits a 2-run home run off the monster truck. And right now we are winning 7-0 in the 3rd inning. Wow. I was really nervous playing this game. And just because of who I was playing, it's probably the most nervous I've ever been playing a head-to-head game. Usually it's pretty relaxing for me. And, yeah, so this ends up being a shootout. Trust me, it gets better. Looks like we're blowing him away, but this is where it all starts going downhill. He gets the hang of my pitching, and there's Jacoby Ellsbury just crushing one against me between the 2 monster trucks. Let's see, who's he got up now? I can't remember who this is. But as you can see, he just smashes the ball. Oh, that's Kendrys Morales. He had the flashback Kendrys Morales, which was kind of odd that he has him on his team. But the dude rakes. He just has no speed. And he's using Matt Kent because his Carlos Beltran got hurt. And that's going to end up being a sac fly, getting Morales over to 3rd base. Now, I think he hits another sac fly here with Reggie Stocker, and that was a terrible pitch. It's a wonder that one didn't end up in the parking lot. And we tried to, this is a closer play than probably what it should have been. But as you can see, Morales just squeaks his slow ass in there. And now it is a, what is it, 7-2 game. It doesn't get any better from here. That's his creative player right there hitting one into the gap. I forget what he calls him, Sergeant something, easy peasy or something like that. And then Joe Mauer, he's got his Joe Mauer. And there you see what happens. Beltran can't rob it. All of a sudden, my 7-0 lead has turned into 7-4. So now he's got Mark Teixeira up. And this is just one of those things where I show the last pitch of every single at bat in the game. So you're going to see every single at bat, just the pitch that counts. And then if there's stolen bases and stuff like that, I throw it in there too. So he ends the inning, and it is 7-4 now. So now where are we in? We're in the top of the fourth, and we take out Justin Verlander, put in Shin-Soo Choo. I also put him on my team. And as you can see, he hits a pinch hit home run, gives us an 8-4 lead. And there we go, Beltran. Beltran didn't do a whole lot in this game. I think he did eventually get a hit. So there's 2 down. We got Stalker up. Nope, this is Dougie. Got Dougie up, and he just watched one go by. That little cutter just faded right in. And there he goes. He's back on the warpath, trying to claw his way back into the game. That's his prime Tulowitzki hitting a solo home run. Now it's 8-5. Very next batter, Chipper Jones. Man, balls were flying out of the yard in this game. It was a crazy game. So now it's 8-6, and I am not feeling very comfortable about this game. And my pitching just gone all to shit. I'm using the flashback Jonathan Papelbon. And for some reason, he kept sticking with Kenley Jansen. He even batted with him twice. I mean, he hung with Kenley Jansen for a long time. But you can see he had the bunt defense on it. It was accidental because I was putting the bunt defense down for Jansen, and it ended up being where it set it for always. So now it's 8-6. I end up walking Reggie Stalker. Got his creative player back up, and you just can't get this guy out. There's another run. What's it? 8-7? Is that the score? Yeah, 8-7. Just the 4th inning, by the way. And well, there goes the lead. Rest in peace to my 7-0 lead. Another 2-run double. Now it is 9-8. I blew a 7-0 lead, and y'all talking about the Warriors blowing a 3-1 lead. Now he's got Mark Teixeira up. I hang a pitch, and somehow he grounds out, and we finally end the inning. Oh, that was rough. 2 rough innings in a row, and we've lost the lead. All right, now we got Stalker up, and he hits a base hit. Starts off the inning pretty well. And we just got to keep hitting. Here's Stalker. Oh, yeah, I sent Stalker on a 3-2 pitch, and Teixeira grounds out. And luckily, we were running and avoided the double play. Josh Hamilton's going to hit a lazy fly ball. I can't really tag up, but there's 2 outs. It doesn't really matter. Who's up next? Troy Tulowitzki. He ends up throwing a pitch in the dirt, and I get to third base. Which really I don't think would have made much difference because the next pitch, I end up smacking one into left field right here. For an RBI single, I probably would have scored from second on that anyway. As you can see, he just sits there and holds it. I think he's getting a little pissed at this point. Mauer on the next pitch just freaking rakes one right at Teixeira, and he grabs at the end of the inning. Now we got a tie game in the 5th. But as always, you can't. I mean, even though we're tied, I felt like I was losing at this point. He hits a couple fly balls. There's a base hit right up the middle. That's Chipper Jones getting another hit with 1 out. And I'm sorry, I can't remember who all is hitting here. That's Jacoby Ellsbury hitting a laser beam towards Reggie Stalker, but we're able to grab it, keep him at first. Now there's 2 outs. And this is, that's what he used Kenley Jansen again to hit. That was the second time he hit with Kenley Jansen. That kind of puzzled me why he did that, because Jansen was already tired at this point. But Nolan Arenado, other than that first home run he hit, he had a rough day, man. His PCI is so small against these righties, especially against Jansen. But that's okay. There we go. Another little dinky ground ball. We put in Chipper Jones to pinch hit for our pitcher. And now we're back up to the top of the order. And Carlos Beltran finally gets a hit. We've got a 2-out single there, but I think we end up sending the runner here. Yeah, here he goes. We get a stolen base. Dougie is up to bat, but it doesn't really make a difference, I don't think. I don't think I scored here. Yeah, he makes a great play with his second base there to end the inning. It was almost another RBI, but here we go. We're going to the bottom of the 6th, 9-9 game. Bring on Kelvin Herrera. First pitch, I actually got a curveball past him, which I was trying to just, throw him off balance and hit that inside front door curveball. And then Stalker hits another one hard, but we end up using our Stalker to run it down. And now he's got his creative player back up, and you just can't get this guy out, man. It's it's impossible to get. He hits everything. You can't get a pitch past him. I don't think I struck him out one time. And there's a pitch that probably should end up in the parking lot. Now watch what happens here. We actually throw it home, and my catcher just, didn't make no effort. So there's a run in, and he gets his runner to second base. He gets Maurer to second base, and that ends up costing me a run right here. So blame Ramon for this second run. So now we are down by 2. It is 11-9, and I had a 7-0 lead. Now he's got Tulo up, and I hung one right over the plate. He smashes it, but it was end up in a line drive that Beltran could handle, so we got lucky there again. But we're down by 2 now. There we go. Reggie Stalker's leading off the 7th inning. He gets a walk after he had me down 0-2. He's got in Tony Watson, and he ends up hanging a slider there. Mark Teixeira makes him pay for it. We're tied again. 7th inning, tied 11-11. It's a pitcher's duel, folks. And there, I forget who that is, but it doesn't matter. He just pops out. Who was that? I don't know. But then we've got Tulo up. Tulo comes in. He throws a little sinker down and outside, and we go with the pitch. And right off the monster truck, we got the lead, 12-11. Holy crap! Now we got Joe Maurer up. He ends up hitting a lazy fly ball. And that should be 2 outs in the 7th inning. Who we got up next? This is Nolan Arenado, and he strikes out for, I think, the 3rd time in the game. He had a rough time. He started out well. So now we bring in Andrew Miller, and Chipper Jones grounds out the shortstop for the 1st out. Andrew Miller actually did pretty good against him. Got Jacoby up. He grounds out the shortstop. Quick 2 outs. And then I think he brings in Albert Pujols here. And we kind of hang a slider again. Like I said, my pitching wasn't the best. And he made me pay for it a lot. But we got lucky a few times too. So we end up going 1-2-3 in the 7th inning. Got the 12-11 win. But like I say, no lead to safe. We bring in the 99 A-Rod to pinch hit for Andrew Miller. He ends up grounding out. Carlos Beltran comes up. He hits a single to left field, and then Dougie's turn is to come up. They're a creative player, and I think Dougie homers right here. Yeah, that's his 2nd homer of the game, and now we got a 3-run lead going into the 8th inning. Woo! 14-11, 8th inning. It's a pitcher's duel. Stalker ends up striking out. I think I've struck out like 4 or 5 times in this game, more than usual. And here's Teixeira getting, that's just going to be a long single, and nothing really becomes of that hit, I don't think. I don't think I do any more scoring this game. Then we got Josh Hamilton coming up to end the inning. And now we're going into the bottom of the 8th. All we need is 6 outs to beat the best player in the game. I bring in Zach Britton, and I can't get him out. I can't remember who that was right there. Is that Beltran? I can't remember. Maybe it was. And here he goes stealing again. I never did catch him stealing. He's got Stalker up the bat. Very next pitch, he ends up hitting a fly ball to left field. Britton's kind of hard to hit. That sinker moves a lot. Yeah, so he's got Beltran on second. He can't really tag up and take third, so that's a big out for us right there. And then, well, he ends up scoring anyway. This is creative player who I don't even think I got that dude out today. And here we go. As I think it's Joe Mauer up to the plate. He steals again. Back in scoring position, 14-12. But fortunately, he wasn't able to get him in. Yeah, Joe Mauer flies out to right field. Looks like he squared that pitch up pretty well. He tags up, gets to third base, but that's really irrelevant at this point because there's 2 outs. And I forget who his last batter is here. That's Mark Teixeira again. He ends up flying out for the 3rd out. And we are 3 outs away from beating the best player in the game. Like I say, no lead is safe though. So I'm trying to add on here in the top of the 9th. Trying to add on some runs. We got Tulo up. He hits another solid hit. The left field. We lead off with a single. Good start. But unfortunately, I cannot get anything else to happen. He tries to turn 2. He tries to do a 3-6-3 here. Everything just happens too slow. So Mauer runs it out. And then we chase one with Arenado here. And it's hit too slow to get a double play. So he's still got the guy at first base. 2 out now. And then bring in Mike Trout. He hits it pretty hard. Also noticed he likes to guard the lines with his third baseman there. But that ends up ending the inning. I'm going to bring in Dellin Betances, and he makes pretty quick work of him right here. Good play by Arenado to get the first out. And then we get another quick out right here with Chipper Jones. He flies out. 1 out away from beating Pitching Rebel. Like I say, I was very nervous this game. And nothing's ever easy. He smacks one up the middle. Oh, Jacoby Ellsbury on base again, but got the 2-run lead. I don't have to worry about the base runner that much, but I don't want to hang one. I kind of did, and we got lucky. He's going to fly out to end the game. Oh, my God. We just beat the best player in the game. Dougie's your MVP. Holy crap. As you can see the stats right there, Dougie went 3 for 5 with 2 home runs. Everybody hit home runs in this game. It was a crazy game. 31 hits, 26 runs. Oh, it was crazy. And then you'll see his rating here in just a second. By no means am I better than Pitching Rebel. I mean, he's way better than I am. He just ended up being on the, we both were hitting the ball well. He ended up getting unlucky. As you can see, he was rated 23-19, and we're back up. We'd taken some losses, but we were back up to 2,049. So all in all, great game. First time I've ever played him in the head-to-head. I've seen the top of the mountain, folks, and I conquered it. I think in the long run, he would probably beat me 3 games out of 4. Especially maybe if we had different pitchers. I don't know. I think Verlander and Harvey's pretty comparable to each other. But I can't hit like that every game. I just happened to be stroking the ball in that one. That was my first game of the day, too. And it just ended up being a good one. We were both hitting everything, and I just had a few more fly out of the yard. I hope you enjoyed this video. A little something different. I wanted to brag a little bit. I sent him the GG after that. I didn't know if he would be mad because he did get a little unlucky. He never responded or anything, but it's okay. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.